What's up, guys? It's me, the ALE Double X Prince, and for the first time in a while, I do a video in the daylight. Yes, I finally get time to do videos in the daylight. I decided to do a video of the most anticipated movies of 2018. If you guys remember, each year I do this. I do, 2016, 16 movies, 2017, 17 movies, 2018, 18 movies, and so on. And yeah, I did 18 movies. Once again, you know what? Just get started with it. Some honorable mentions. Like, I didn't put certain movies just because of like how I feel about certain things. Like, I didn't put Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom because I'm still like doubting it, because the first Jurassic World was kind of a letdown for me, and I didn't like it that much. What other ones were there? I didn't put Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm already gonna go see it, but it's not something I'm gonna go out of my way and go like, yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp and shit. I don't know. I just didn't put that movie in there. Some other movies, it's kind of hard when you put 18 movies, but yeah, I didn't get to put those two movies just because you wonder where they are. Yeah, let's just kind of get started. Coming in at number 18, I have Venom. This comes out October 5th, 2018. I'm excited for this one. Now, at first I wasn't, because it just looks stupid. A Spider-Man movie without Spider-Man. You have Venom, Tom Hardy. You have a good set of stuff, and I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. I mean, it might suck, it might be okay, but I don't know. I'm just kind of waiting to see it. I'm gonna go see it, obviously, but I'm just kind of like, I'm just kind of like going easy on it. So there's that. Coming in at number 17, Pacific Rim Uprising. Now, the first Pacific Rim was amazing. That was just like a really good movie, and I can't wait to check out the new one. It might not be as good at it as the first one, because usually we live in an era where the sequel always sucks unless you're a superhero movie. Well, this technically, you know what I'm saying, but I don't know. I'm just not. I'm looking forward to it just because it's big robots fighting, and it's basically Transformers done right, so you can't go wrong with that. This comes out March 23rd, 2018. I'm actually pretty curious about that, because usually this would be like a blockbuster, so I guess they decided to put it in March. Maybe more people go see it. I don't know what else comes out in March. I just have the list and the dates of when they come out. I think this is one other movie is coming out in March, but it barely counts. You'll see why. Number 16, the animated Spider-Man movie. All we know about this movie is that it's gonna be about Miles Morales and stuff. Will it take place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I have no idea. But I want to see it. Because of the fact that I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know a damn thing about Miles Morales. Everybody, thought it was gonna be Danny Glover in Spider-Man: Homecoming, but turns out he wasn't. I'm curious to see what they do with this. So, I'm really up to see what they're gonna do with that. So yes, Spider-Man, the animated Miles Morales movie, yay. Coming in number 15, Dark Phoenix, X-Men, the Dark Phoenix. A lot of people gave shit to X-Men Apocalypse. I'm one of the few that enjoyed it. I hope that they actually pull off a perfect like Dark Phoenix storyline, because X-Men The Last Stand was awful. So I can't wait to see what they do with this, and thankfully they're not bringing Brett Ratner or anything. They're not bringing Bryan Singer anymore. And to Bryan Singer's credit, Bryan Singer does tend to get. I could tell he's kind of like tired of doing X-Men. I'm pretty sure he just wants to kind of kill it off and just move on to other shit. So they got a new guy, Simon Kinberg, I think it is. Yeah. What other movies has he done? Well, he's written mainly for most of the good X-Men movies, such as Deadpool and Logan. And so now I'm excited to see what he does. Hopefully it's not a fan force stick movie, so thank goodness it won't be that. Number 14, Creed 2. yes. The reason why it's this low because in any other list this would have been like top like 10 at most. But the reason why I didn't put it is because I am still not sure when this movie comes out. People are saying it comes out this year, it comes out next year. It was supposed to come out a couple years ago, but shit keeps getting delayed. So far, what we've heard about the stories that Dolph Lundgren is coming back. He's gonna fight Adonis Creed, basically um the guy who killed uh, Apollo Creed. So that match sounds pretty interesting. And you might think, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, old dude fighting a new guy. But if you think about it, all the Rocky movies did the same shit, especially the Rocky 6, Rocky Balboa. You know, Sylvester Stallone comes from retirement to fight the newbie. So, it's it has to be good. I mean, there's no way in hell it could be a Rocky 5. Hopefully not. Coming in at number 13, Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. A lot of people give shit for the Fantastic Beasts franchise, even though it just started. Um, and I'm just curious why. I mean, it's obviously like the Fantastic Beasts. It was just like a setup for new stuff to come, and it worked. So I don't know why people like hate it on this much. Cause if you think about it, the first couple of Harry Potter movies they weren't that great if you think about it. Um, so you know what? I'm gonna give it a chance because I really enjoyed Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. This one looks like it has potential of being really good, especially with David Yates coming back. He did the last couple of Harry Potter movies, so you're definitely in good hands, people. Number 12, Aquaman. I'm actually shocked this did not make it in my top 10 because Aquaman has like a good setup. I wasn't a big fan of Aquaman in the Justice League. If you guys saw like my previous video of my return, I talked about Aquaman. I'm mixed back with him, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna get him right on this movie. It's basically I don't know if it's gonna be his origin story, or just like setup, and you have James Wan of all people directing this. He's mainly known for horror. He did Saw, The Conjuring, hell, he even did Furious 7. So I'm definitely really excited to see what James Wan and Jason Momoa bring to the table because I mean I'm pretty a big fan of James Wan. I'm not the biggest Momoa fan. Everybody knew that. I doubted him as Aquaman. I'm still having mixed feelings, but after seeing what they do with him, I'm actually curious to see what happens. So this Aquaman movie, I'm definitely excited. It comes out on December 21st. So it's probably one of the last movies I'm gonna see of the year. Um, yeah. What's next on my list? Ralph Breaks the Internet, number 11. Ralph Breaks the Internet, aka Wreck-It Ralph 2. I really liked the first Wreck-It Ralph. It was a really good movie. This next movie, it might be interesting because they're going on the internet. They're gonna do games online. I heard that they were gonna bring Sonic into this. I don't know how they're gonna do that, but I'm curious to see what they do with this movie because anytime sequels could get creative and do. I like when sequels surpass the original because then there's no point of having them unless you're Star Wars, then anything could be your favorite other than of course the prequels. But anyways, I'm curious to see. I hope this goes to the mark of the I want it to be like Toy Story 2 and 3, Shrek 2, How to Train Your Dragon 2. I want it to be one of those sequels. I'm having such high hopes, but it just has to be that. Now we're on to my top 10. My number 10 is Annihilation. Probably some of you guys are like, what the hell is that? Annihilation is basically, I have no idea what the movie is about. But you have Alex Garland directing this. He did Ex Machina, and I gotta say that movie was fucking incredible. And he has a pretty good cast. First of all, Oscar Isaac is here, so there's nothing wrong with that. Thompson, or Tessa Thompson, my bad. Gina Rodriguez, I don't know much about her, and of course Natalie Portman. How the hell can you go wrong with this? And Natalie Portman's definitely been proving herself. Obviously she's not a she tries when it's not like a big franchise. I've noticed that because I remember she was awful in the Thor movies. She was definitely horrible in the prequels. But she don't get me wrong, she has done good shit. I saw Jackie on the plane to New York. It was a good movie. It was kind of slow though. Black Swan was incredible. And of course, V for Vendetta. How could I forget that one? One of my favorites of all time. So yeah, Annihilation. You got a good cast, a good director, and just got good writing into it. So I can't wait to see this. Coming in at number 9, The New Mutants, another X-Men movie. This is a horror movie, which is something that I don't think anyone's ever done. You could say Blade was a horror movie, but it wasn't like horrible. Like, shit, I was scared. But I hope this goes creative. You got Charlie Heaton from Stranger Things, Anna Taylor-Joy from Split, Maisie Williams, or I can't say her name, Maisie Williams. I don't know. Yeah, but she's from Game of Thrones, so any Game of Thrones fans there, yay, go for it. I'm not the biggest Game of Thrones fans, just personal, but New Mutants, I'm definitely excited for this. It looks like it could be it looks like a bad decision as far as trying to make this a horror flick, but I like that Fox is at least taking risks, which is why I'm glad that Disney didn't buy him off. It would have sucked, honestly. I would have hated it if they bought him off. Number 8 is Ready Player One. Now this has potential of being one of the worst movies out there. Basically a movie about games and stuff, but it has Steven Spielberg, and the reason why I say it might be a bad movie is because Steven Spielberg isn't done that many great creative movies. If he does real stuff or politic movies like Bridge of Spies, obviously that was a great movie, but he hasn't done really that great fantasy movies. I think he gave up on Crystal Skull, and then the BFG was just an abomination of a movie. So I'm curious to see where they go with this one. Ready Player One. I have no idea what this movie's about, except from what I've seen, it has video games and stuff like that. So I'm down for that. Number 7, The Predator. Yes, Shane Black is coming back to direct movies. He's surprised me. He's one of the best writers of all time. He's written Lethal Weapon and the original Predator. So the fact that he gets to direct this one, I'm all down for it. He's already proven himself with The Nice Guys, and what's the name of that other movie he directed? Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Yes. Say what you will about Iron Man 3. It did feel like a Shane Black film, but it does have a shit ton of problems. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, The Predator definitely is a movie that I could tell he's not gonna mess around with. This is a movie he's gonna definitely bust his ass off to work with. Number 6, Mission Impossible 6. Yes, despite Henry Cavill and his mustache situation, you still have Tom Cruise. You still have most of the original cast. You have a lot of goodness into this franchise. Honestly, the only thing I like about Tom Cruise, because he was awful in The Mummy, and you have the director is Christopher McQuarrie, I think it was. He did Rogue Nation and Edge of Tomorrow. I think he did Edge of Tomorrow, maybe. But I'm excited for this one simply for the fact that they're bringing back this guy. You can tell that they have a lot of hope, because usually what Tom Cruise likes to do is change the director just so each movie feels different. So the fact that he's bringing somebody back, it shows that this guy definitely has a good vision for this franchise. Number 5, my top 5, Solo, a Star Wars story. People will put this at number 1. I'm not one of those guys. I'm still kind of not down for the Star Wars spinoff. Everybody knows I'm not the biggest Rogue One fan. It was a good movie, but I wasn't like to the point that everybody else loved it. But I'm still down to see this Han Solo spinoff. I'm still waiting on that Boba Fett film for sure. But yeah, Han Solo. Yes, all the way. This is going to be a good this is gonna be a good movie. And you got the guy who did Hail Caesar. I forget the name of it, the guy's name, but he looks like he has potential being a good Han Solo. Alden Ehrenreich, I think it is. Yeah, and you got Donald Glover, Harrelson. So you have a lot of goodness into this. So I'm just curious to see where they go with this. Number 4, Deadpool 2, and yep, I have the Deadpool shirt on and everything. That teaser for the Bob Ross teaser was incredible. Honestly, the best teaser ever. Basically, it parodied something, and then slowly they show like little clips of the movie. That's how you do a teaser. That is how you properly do a teaser, and it's honestly the greatest teaser I've ever seen in my life. So yes, obviously you can tell that these guys are putting in some work. Even though Tim Miller left, they got the guy who did John Wick 2 and Atomic Blonde. And for those of you who were shitting on Atomic Blonde, I actually saw the movie. It was a great movie. I don't know what the hell you guys were talking about. Yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of that movie, Atomic Blonde. I don't know what the hell everybody else was talking about. That was a good movie. Number 3, Black Panther, the biggest Marvel Cinematic Universe movie for Black History Month. It's gonna be the biggest opening of Black History Month. Obviously, you don't even have to say maybe it will, maybe it won't. It will. I mean, you have Chadwick Boseman and Michael B. Jordan in there, so that's saying a lot. And the thing that makes this movie super high is because of the director, Ryan Coogler. He's only done 3 movies, and I'm already impressed with his work. The 3 movies that he's done: Fruitvale Station, which is my favorite movie of 2013, Creed, my favorite movie of 2015, Black Panther. I don't know if it's going to be the best movie of 2018, but Ryan Coogler definitely knows how to do this. How to work with franchises as well as do something that just threw you out of the bus, like Fruitvale Station. No pun intended. So yeah, this is a guy who cares about the franchise, and I'm excited for it. I honestly just have. I don't think it's gonna be the movie of the year, but it's definitely gonna be one of the best movies of the year for sure. Number 2, The Incredibles 2. Yes, I have this movie this high. Brad Bird is coming back. Obviously, he took a break from movies after Tomorrowland because that movie was pretty boring. Yeah, but he's done some of the greatest animated movies ever. The Incredibles, the original one, the Iron Giant, and Ratatouille. So Pixar definitely has good work on this guy. They really enjoyed this guy's work, and honestly, it has potential being the best Pixar sequel out there besides Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3. So, because if anything, yeah, Pixar lacks on sequels. I like when they do original things. Like Coco this year was incredible. Honestly, one of the best movies of this year. That says a lot. So, yeah, I'm definitely excited for The Incredibles 2. I've been anticipating this movie since 2004. That's saying a lot. But I wanted to put it at number 1 so bad, but number 1, you already know what it is. Avengers Infinity War. I mean, how could this not be number 1? If you're into the superhero genre, then obviously this is going to be the most anticipated movie of all time. You have Iron Man, you have Captain America working their things out, Thor's coming back, the Guardians of the Galaxy are finally going to meet him, they're taking on Thanos, Spider-Man's going to be Iron Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, how's he going to collab in this? Is Ant-Man going to show in this movie? How's everything going to culminate? Because this is the beginning of the end. So, the question now is, where do we go from this? This is going to be the most anticipated one. And I'm glad that they got the Russo brothers. The Russo brothers are definitely the top guys. I mean, think about it. They went from shit comedy to Winter Soldier, Civil War, and now Infinity War. I mean, you can't go better than that. So yes, I'm definitely excited to see what these guys bring to the table. I'm excited to see how it all culminates, how it begins, how it ends. It's just gonna be a thrill ride. It's probably gonna be the movie of the year, honestly. Anyways, that will be it for me. It's me, the ALE Double X Prince. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and until then, I'm out.